Welcome to episode 2 of Marketing Strategy 101 for Dropshipping Business. Now, if you haven't, go check out our episode 1 over here, or here, or wherever the link is. But if you've already checked out our first video, we'll do a little review here on our first episode talking about marketing funnel, TIPS, traffic, information, purchase, and service. And for today's video, we'll be focusing on traffic. No matter if you're a beginner or you're someone who has already done dropshipping, you can still revise your strategy. So there are 3 kinds of different online stores. There's the one product store, there's a niche store, and there's the general store. The one product store has a really high conversion rate, but you don't really get to test products, right? So every time you want to sell something different, you have to open a new store, and so the cost might add up. As for niche store, you can sell a selection of products as long as it's in the same category. For example, you want to sell sporting equipment, then you can choose 5 to 6 different kind of sporting equipment, and you get to test products from time to time. For general stores, it has a low conversion rate and high traffic. You have to be more precise in categorizing your products, and your ad spend might be divided. So we highly recommend you can go for the niche store route. It's safer, it has a medium conversion rate, medium traffic. It's like a win-win situation for everyone. One of the best characteristics a product could have is that it's being a problem solver. For example, during the pandemic, blue light glasses sales skyrocketed. It is the characteristics like this that makes the products easier to advertise. Problem solving are technical. It's not artistic. You don't need to accustom to everyone's taste. The product itself is already coded for you to target a certain type of customers, so it's easier to do the advertisements, hence the lower advertisements cost. The second characteristic a product could have is a wow factor. Now we're going to be very honest here. It's really hard to see a product and just suddenly decide that it's going to be popular in the future. So what we recommend here is actually doing something that's already been done. Go to advertisement spying softwares such as Power Ad Spy. Go up there and search for the most popular advertisements going on and see if your store is capable of selling them. Now here's an example of a product that has a wow factor, and you might have seen it before. It's the sticky glowing ceiling bowl. This video appeared last year and suddenly it becomes a great hit. The product sales spiked incredibly and cools down right after that. Of course, the best product there is that the product has a wow factor as well as is a problem solver, the retractable dog leash. This video had great performance for advertisements, and the product is a problem solver for pet owners. So if you have both characteristics within one product, that product surely is gonna sell. Remember when I mentioned Power Ad Spy? Let's show you how to do it exactly. So Power Ad Spy is actually really easy to use. Once you log in, you can see all the platforms here on the left-hand side: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Click on your platform and you can see all the current ads running on selected platform. You can go to keywords and type in the words you want to search for. For example, I searched for car charger. And once you got in, you can see all the ads currently running with the keyword car charger. You can see how many likes are on there, you can see how many comments are on there, and of course, you can see the analytics. So click into analytics. You can see all kinds of different information, including their landing page, their average views, their target audience age and language, and of course, how long the ad has been running. Another great tool here is using Google Trend, and we'll show you how to. Welcome to Google Trend. So Google Trend is a great tool to find, trends. For example, if you want to sell the retractable dog leash we mentioned earlier, you can just simply type dog leash here and see how many people are actually searching for this item throughout the past year. As you can see, the term dog leash spikes every now and then. Now, according to this data, you can realize that every time before the spikes, you can put this on your store and you can see a good rally. Other than Google Trend or advertisement spying software, you can also use finding orders and listings on AliExpress or CJ Dropshipping. And we'll show you how. So how do you find the orders on AliExpress? It's simple. All you have to do is go into any product page, for example, the blue light glasses we were mentioning earlier, and then you can see the orders right here. Now with this number, you can deduct if the product is selling well on other platforms. Does the product have potential? So finding the listings on CJ Dropshipping is pretty simple. Just go into the products you would like to sell, scroll down, and you can find the listings here. What this number means is that there are 17 online stores currently listing this product on their page to sell. So with this number, you can see if there are many competitors or not. And last but not least, branding matters. Branding on your products matters. Why? Consistent representation of branding can increase your average sales by 33% according to Lucid Press. And of course, it's advertisement time. If you decided to dropship from ship to the moon, we provide one of the best service you can get is branding service. We will put your personal logo on your personal products regardless of minimum order quantity, and that's MOQ. Exactly. Even if you just order 1 product per order, we can still help you do personal branding. Branded stores are easier to advertise, hence lower costs. Now that you've decided what products you're going to sell, the important part is producing ads, because that is the best way you can attract traffic so that the first layer of your marketing funnel is finally fulfilled. You might not have the money to buy the equipment or rent a room or allocate your time into advertisement producing. So we recommend doing a simple thing to start it up. And that is getting free footage online and edit it to become your own advertisement. However, you might have to be careful of copyright issues. So make sure you know about the copyright issues before you put it online. Now, of course, if you're relatively new to the business, you can allocate all this kind of different footages and make it into your own advertisements. But once you get your store up and going, you might want to consider making your own advertisements. First, your store will stand out. Second, having your own branded advertisements definitely has higher performances. So if you decided to start making your own advertisements, you have to remember one thing, and one very important thing, and that is make your first few seconds count. The average viewing time on Facebook is only about 10 seconds. You only have 10 seconds to grab attention of your customers. The second most important thing is to avoid similarities from other stores. Again, you can use advertising spying software such as Power Ad Spy. Believe me, we're not sponsored, we just really like them. You can use this tool to see other advertisements of the same products and find similarities and avoid them. This will make your video stand out way better than the others. And finally, shorter videos performs better on Facebook and Instagram. Keep your videos under 2 minutes. If your product is a problem solver, first point out the problem and then offer the solution right away and explain everything in under 2 minutes. When you edit your advertising materials, no matter it's a video or picture, a photo, make sure you use your branded color. Branded coloring are more memorable and perform better than the others. Now, finally, you made all your ads and your advertisements. It's time for you to spend more money on throwing advertisements on Facebook, on social media. Now, we're going to give you a really simple step here. First, use conversion as your target, then use PPE. So PPE is page post engagement. And the following explanation are applicable to a new Facebook ad account. Not an old one, a new Facebook ad account. The reason why we recommend that instead of turn the other way around, it's because Facebook ad accounts needs time to learn. The algorithms has to pick up behaviors from your lookalike audience. You need to give your account some time to learn before you use the PPE as your target. And of course, we promise we will explain all this in detail in a future video about Facebook advertising. Thank you for joining me on this analytical video. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.